incomplete, and we have played one. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. It's a draw. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. And the Dogs line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to pass. It's Stockton. He's got him. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the back. Nice move there. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Pressure coming. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Young. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The 12th play of this drive, the defense trying to dig in on 3rd and goal. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown Bulldogs! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Gators, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off play action on 1st down. Looking left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Lagway. Right down the middle. Complete to the right. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Ball. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Livingston. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Touchdown, Florida! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Clemson is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 18 over Duke.
They'll start this drive with an end around.
Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to throw, it's Stockton. He's got his man across the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They go to the ground. And some room to work. Gets it past the marker. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Might as well give it to him again. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Branch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Makes the grab. Gets it into the end zone, but there is a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So the O-lineman got a little too far downfield. It wipes out the touchdown, and they'll back it up 5. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. There he goes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Caught behind the line. It's Harvey. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Sturdivant. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Flagway. Tight end getting vertical. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Livingston. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the 1st half.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Caught in the backfield, it's Ball. He is stopped well short of the 1st down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Never a doubt. Down to a 1-possession game, 24-17.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Handoff from the shotgun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Gators and Bulldogs. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass runners.